The Benefits of the Human Genome Project by Eric Kirchner and Jason Vaccarella.
The Human Genome Project started in 1990, and after 13 years of hard work and dedication, it ended in 2003. The original goals of the Human Genome Project were to sequence all genes and to store this information in databases to improve our tools for data analysis and technology. The Human Genome Project was more than just the mapping and storing of the human genome.
Due to the success of the Human Genome Project, molecular medicine will be improved to focus on just your genome. We will be able to detect diseases earlier and prevent them a lot better. Also, we can find genes that are misplaced and fix them so that their genes are proper. Lastly, scientists can pinpoint diseases in your family heritage and control it.
There are many energy and environmental applications of the Human Genome Project that revolve around the research of microbial genomics. One of these applications is the cleanup of toxic waste sites through enzymes produced by the microbes. They can also be used as representatives of diseases. Microbes can produce methane that can be used as an energy source. Furthermore, they can improve industry by making it more efficient through catalyst properties and enzymes. Finally, they can be used as detectors of dangerous organisms and can monitor food and water safety. This can be transferred to the environment as biosensors that can detect harmful substances in the air, water, or soil.
Now that we understand the human genome, we can assess risk posed by radiation exposure, chemicals, and toxins to individuals. Scientists do this by looking at genes before and after to see how harmed genes reacted. Also, scientists have discovered genetic differences so that they can determine inheritable mutations and prevent them.
The studies of bioarchaeology, anthropology, evolution, and human migration have greatly benefited from the Human Genome Project. It is because now you can go into DNA of a great ancestor and compare it with the DNA of a current relative to see the differences or how the organism has evolved. With this, you can also study the society or how people lived a long time ago. For example, you can tell how they adapted to climate or diseases that were around at the time.
DNA forensics will allow crime investigators to identify someone who's committed a crime just by the materials that contain good DNA, like hair or blood, that were left at the scene. It can also help by freeing innocent people who have been wrongly accused and also find the real culprit with the correct DNA match. It can distinguish species so that hunters don't kill endangered species. The same can be said for consumables like caviar. DNA forensics can verify if the consumables are real or not. Lastly, DNA forensics can detect pollutions in the air that could be harmful to the environment.
The Human Genome Project can significantly help the agricultural field. Scientists can make crops better by making them drought and pest resistant. This can benefit the farm animals because they get fed the crops that are more wholesome, so they become healthier. Scientists can use these crops to develop vaccines to keep humans healthier too. They can also make plants so that they clean up the environment. For example, tobacco plants can be engineered to release an enzyme that can break down certain materials that could take centuries to biodegrade.
The Human Genome Project has been very beneficial to everyone. It can make our environment safer for all living creatures. It can help our lifestyles because it can make food healthier. And in a world that is getting more and more unhealthy, this would be greatly beneficial. Also, it can create energy sources that can replace fossil fuels once they run out. Due to the success of the Human Genome Project, scientists plan to research cloning and de-extinction of species. Cloning is when a scientist uses DNA of one species and makes an exact copy of the original species. De-extinction is when a scientist takes the DNA from a species' bones or other materials that they left behind when they died. Scientists use this DNA to bring back species that have died a long time ago.